Miami on the Rocks, Casey Chops. Appreciate everybody listening, tuned in. Subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. Follow us on Instagram at MIA on the Rocks. I got two friends I've known for a very, very, very long time. They're both doing their thing. And now they know each other because I know both of y'all individually. Now y'all are cool. We got Veronica Rodriquez in here. What's up?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm great.
I'm
good? Excited today. It's a great day for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You in a good mood?
Yeah, definitely.
And I know you from the old school name Dash. We got Dashius Clay in here. What's up, my brother? How are you?
Platinum, my brother. Yeah, you know me as C Dash.
Everything good?
Everything's great, bro.
For the people that you guys know him as Dashius Clay, but I've known him since I was like 7 years old, like a jit running around, and you've been doing the music thing forever, bro. So
Facts.
It's amazing to see the grind. Veronica, how are you? How's everything? Everything solid? How's the quarantine? How's your mental? How's your physical?
I'm good. I'm actually quarantine for me has been great. I've been learning a lot. Working a lot in myself.
Mm-hmm.
And really focusing on myself. The first 2 months were horrible. I was wilding out and partying, but I'm back on track. I'm focused now.
That's dope.
And yeah.
I think everybody was wilding out the first 2 months, right? Not knowing what the fuck is going on. Yeah. Like, I'm out here just unemployed, bro, trying to figure it out.
I know.
But yo, so can you talk about how y'all two met? Because I think it's pretty dope. Did you initially help her with the music side of things, or how did that?
You want to explain it?
No, you explain her.
We got a mutual friend, Gil Graff, and Gil's like an amazing artist, and he is related to her in a sense, right?
Yeah, like I went to school with his cousin, and we were best friends from high school. And I told him how I wanted to like retire porn, and how I was stuck with all these followers. I was so famous, so I didn't know what to do. And I saw that he was doing music, and he was always with Dashius at the studio. So he was like, I need to introduce you to him, bring you to the studio, and let's see if you like it, And then I came in, he brought me into Dashius studio, and that's where I met him.
Oh, have you always wanted to do music?
No, not at all. I never thought I was gonna do music. I always loved music though.
Right.
I love dancing, entertaining. I'm super loud, super outgoing. So I was like, maybe this is perfect. Maybe I should try it. And at first I was nervous. I don't think I liked it much because I was really, really nervous, and I didn't know nothing about music. But working with Dashius and Gil, they're so patient, and they really, they have a lot of patience with me, and they taught me a lot of things. And
listen,
I think I'm a fast learner.
Which says a lot, because like when she came to me and she was like, yeah, it's like, I want to do this, and I have like zero music experience.
Right.
You're like, all right, but like, no, seriously, like you played piano or something when you were little, and you're like, no, I never anything but listening to music and dancing to it. And I'm like, all right.
Bro, but I don't want to just say this to gas her up, but she sounds good.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, the thing for me is, like, regardless of her status, who she is, like, I'm not going to work with somebody that, for me, is a headache.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we really gave her the chance at first to see if, like, she was really going to commit to it. And
right, because it's dedication. It's a grind.
Yeah, it's like, do you even have what it takes? Like, we're running on zero, like, from zero right now. And, like, out the gate, she came like really wanting to do it. She put in her time, like she put in the right amount of like effort into everything. She was doing the videos right. She was putting the money behind everything that she needed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like seeing that commitment. I knew we was gonna be great.
Like 4 nights every week, right?
Yeah,
she was for a whole year.
Wow.
I was hitting the studio 4 nights a week.
Wow. I mean, yo, you sound good. What is the name of your record, of the single?
I just put out Puppy.
Okay. It sounds really good. Were you there? Were you part of that process, Dash?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So how did that record come about?
Gil was actually the one that he brought us some records from Miami Beat Wave one night. We were looking for beats because we had finished writing another record, and we played the record, the beat, and she was like, "I love it." And Gil actually was the one that wrote most of that record, and like that's kind of how we put it together. But usually it's like a whole creative process. So like in the studio, we start with like melodies and stuff like that, and then one of us will just end up kind of going off and writing what we want, what we think, you know what I'm saying? And then she always jumps in and kind of like puts the finishing touches on everything to where it's like it makes it so realistic.
So
now.
you write it and then she kind of like practices it and get.
What we write is like mainly like a backbone, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Got you.
And then she's kind of like with us the whole way because we don't write without her, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like she likes to be in the studio when we do everything. So like she's really kind of just like, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like we get
it's
it right.
It's a collaboration.
Exactly. Like, so it's just building off records like that and getting them to the point that we feel like it represents her.
That's dope. And I would say like your sound, you have like, she has like a hard, like a gritty sound to her, which is, you know what I mean? It's not, how would you categorize like the music that you want to make? Because it's not really like pop, right? It's kind of like.
Well, that's the thing. It's the way that I want to sound. It's not out there right now. It used to be maybe back in the days, you know, like 10 years ago when the Latin music, like reggaeton and trap in Spanish, was just new and coming out. That's what I want to sound like.
So like you want to do like more perreos, like reggaeton, or you want to do more like trappy?
Both. I want to do trappy. I want to do Spanish, English. I want to do like Ivy Queen and Cardi B, a mix of those. So
that's a fire
she
mix.
Could do it, bro.
That's what's up. Well, congratulations to you. Tell everybody where they could find you at, like all your social media, or more importantly, everyone follows you anyway. What am I saying? But let's say your music. Where can they? Is it Veronica Rodriquez on the streaming platforms as well for her music?
No, so people can find me on all the music platforms under V-Rod. That's V space Rod.
Okay. Dope. And Dash, you just dropped a project.
Yeah, definitely. I just dropped the Red album on Monday.
Where are you at musically in your mind? What have you been on, bro?
I'm like at this point right now where like it just makes sense for me to like really work with everything that can win. Like, like my personal music, I that gets done regardless because that's like at this point I'm on automatic with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like working with artists like V, like that's the like one of the biggest parts of my like energy right now. You know what I'm saying? Is like making sure that she's getting the right records.
Taking like the executive producer role, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. And just making sure that everything is done right. Like I like to make sure that I always like compare everything to like Coca-Cola, like how Coca-Cola would never put anything out that looks like half-ass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, like I like to make sure that everything that we put out looks like it was done by 100,000 hands, like just like a Coke would it, you know?
Because her brand is very recognized and important to.
And so like when it comes to stuff with her, like it was from the beginning we knew it was gonna be a task for people to like get over the hatred of like her being a porn star and jumping into music, which is like so in a sense like cliche, right? You know what I'm saying? Like so like we knew from the gate. We had conversations like plenty of times while we was first start recording. Like, there's gonna be people that hate. There's gonna be people that like shortchange you. Like, they're gonna say you can't do it. They're gonna say that you're whack. They're gonna say that you're fucking corny. Right. You sound like this. You sound like they're gonna do everything to try to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like the biggest thing with her was like we planned for that, and we knew that it was gonna take 1 or 2 records for people to start giving her the respect that she deserved. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't even say deserved if she ain't put in the work and time for it, but the fact that she did,
I think the music speaks for itself. Exactly, if it's good like or not, because everybody judged Cardi B, right? As soon as she went into the
her
world,
music kept getting better, just like V's music keep. You know, from the gate, it was a good song. The second song was even better. Third song was even better. So that's been our projected. Like, we're happy because we've done what we set out to do and better.
That's fire, bro. V, can you speak to like what's the climate? What's like the porn world right now? OnlyFans, is it helping like the industry? Is it hurting the industry? Or, I mean, you know what I mean? Or you stepped away from it. Is there a reason why you kind of like?
I retired like 4 years ago, and I retired really for personal reasons. I wanted to like change my lifestyle because of my family.
Got you.
You know, my mom was like, "Oh, you gotta like get out of the world, like that world, you know, if you want me back in your life." So I was willing to give up all the money and everything that I had, you know, literally just to be back with my family. And that's what I did, and I focused on music, and now she's really proud of, I have her back in my life, and I find another way to express myself, not through pornography, not through performing. Now I can, you know, literally you grow up, you change your mindset, and I was willing to really change my whole lifestyle into music, and I really like music, and I find a way of expressing myself just like I used to in porn in music.
That's dope. Do you see similarities in the two of those things as far
Definitely,
as expression?
They're both about expressing people's feelings, people, you know, performing. for me, music, I feel like I can express myself with words. In porn, it was more about performing. You know, it was more an act. It was more acting. Music is definitely more to learn. It's a bigger business.
But you still feel like you're being creative in both
it's
things.
both arts. We're expressing myself just a different way.
Got you. Okay, that's dope. How do you feel about the OnlyFans thing that's popping off right now?
It's the OnlyFans. I'm killing it on OnlyFans because now that I retire, I'm very exclusive. Nobody cannot find scenes of me out there. You know, they're all old.
That's like the Wu-Tang when they retired and you get the
one album.
Yeah, like a sacred album that you like.
So now everybody can only see my content on my OnlyFans. They have no choice but to subscribe to my OnlyFans. And with the quarantine, everybody's bored at home and, you know, OnlyFans popping right now.
That's what's up. You subscribe to any OnlyFans, Dash?
I've subscribed in total maybe 4 girls in my entire life, and I feel like I've been disappointed with everyone. So I'm not like
they're all misleading you, right?
That's because he didn't subscribe to mine.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like I should have known better.
Yeah,
is the case with the OnlyFans girls that I had followed.
Got you. Damn. And they just didn't live up to the expectations?
Nah. But maybe I was expecting too much.
Yeah, I mean, some
but
girls.
For the amount that I paid, I was expecting maybe what I thought. You know, like
how much was you paying? Like 20.
The most I did was 24. I think it was.
Okay. Oh, but that's nothing. For $24, you can't get much.
$24.
See, I was expecting.
You can even pay my membership for mine.
Yeah,
because I've seen.
How much is yours a month?
It's $30.
That's it.
$30.
I'm not that far off.
Yeah,
Yo,
but
you
that's
might
only
be able to
for
get
that's only for the tease of the video. You got to pay more separately
for the little unlock thing, right?
The uncensor part.
This is what I was about to get to. That, like most of them have really good stuff, but you got to pay extra after the subscription. See, but I didn't know the game. This is the problem. So if somebody would have explained the game to me, I wouldn't have been upset, and I would have been prepared for what I had to go through. Instead of getting 3 girls, I would have got 1. And
so
be like,
you're trying to tell me $30 just to get into the club? I still got to go to the bar and buy the drinks.
Exactly.
You know
The drinks are not free now.
Okay, shit.
And tip.
Damn. All right. Yo, how do you feel about guys doing OnlyFans?
You know, I have a few friends that have OnlyFans and they're guys, and I'll be like, why not? You know, like it's 2020, like girls and guys are allowed to whatever. The world's so liberal right now, you know. It's just like.
Do you think there's a lot of girls that would sign up to guy OnlyFans?
Of course,
really?
Of course. There's a lot of just like there's lonely guys, there's lonely girls too. Just like there's a market for guys, there's a market for girls too. It's just that girls are not. It's not that common for people to talk about it, but it's the same.
Same shit.
But you also got people now using OnlyFans for other stuff.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like music and shit. You're saying, right?
Yeah, like music and workouts and like a bunch of like
just modeling and shit.
Well, yeah, but then you're not gonna make that much amount of money.
Yeah,
you know. So yeah, there's all kinds of people in OnlyFans, but people are the money. It's in really porn and uncensored things.
Yeah,
that's what people want to subscribe and watch. They don't want to watch a person. For that, there's Instagram, Snapchat, and other social media.
Yeah, and what's crazy is porn is free technically. You know what I'm saying? Like regular porn. If you go to Pornhub,
who wants regular porn? When you
premium,
you want the girl that you want to select.
They homemade, and you can have a closer conversation with her. That's the point.
That's
it's
crazy.
a dream, just telling really a fantasy.
You know what you should do? You should coach the girls on how to. You should run classes to teach girls how to do OnlyFans.
Yeah, but that takes so long, and then I can barely take care of like my stuff and have time to do my stuff. So it's like, if I'm gonna manage other people, I don't have the time for it.
Imagine if you were an OnlyFans consultant, right?
Yeah.
And you took 10% of whatever they made, and all you did was do like a FaceTime with them once a week, go over strategies, what videos they're gonna release. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I could. It's just it takes time, and then the time, yeah.
If I set it up, the Veronica Rodriquez consulting agency, and you just have 5 FaceTime calls real quick. It'll take you an hour total on Mondays. And me and Dash, we're gonna find the girls.
The OnlyFans management.
I'm trying to get a piece of this bread.
I hear you,
Dash.
man. Trust me, man.
These girls are making 200,000 like almost.
And I don't see the strip clubs coming back anytime soon.
Veronica, question for you: what is the most amount of money? Not you, just you've heard someone making from OnlyFans in 1 month.
Like 180,000 a month.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
And is this a regular like porn star, or is this like a regular person?
No, it's like a regular person. I think it's a famous Instagram people.
Wow, that's
like
crazy.
top influencers.
That's crazy.
Because I'm on the top 16 now, so that means I only have 15 people in front of me worldwide. And I wonder who they are. I have no idea.
Yo, you retired like 5 years ago, and when you're still at the top of the rankings, no one is like touching you. You're like Jordan. After he retires, he's still like at the top, and nobody could. That's crazy. Miami on the Rocks, Casey Chops, Dash. Talk about this new project, bro.
Man, it was actually something that I started like a year and a half ago, and it was the first time that I had. When I went to go release this album, I was working with a new lawyer in LA, and I went to go try to get this on a label. So I went through like a whole label deal and whole label situation, and it was like my first time trying to even leave being independent, right? Like I was like, all right, I'm gonna do something dope with this album and like actually give it to the machine and let them see what they could do with it.
Right.
And we went through like 4 or 5 labels, just like constant back and forth, and like disagreements of like what I want to do with the money, what I want to do with the direction of everything.
That's
and
the thing
like,
with the label,
of
you
course.
gotta.
And like, but they, you know, and of course they're always gonna say they know best and stuff like that. But it was like just not really far from like the vision that I guess I wanted to, and like just couldn't. After like 4 or 5 months, I just kind of gave up and was like, I'm just gonna do this myself again.
That's fire. You're Colombian, right?
Uh-huh.
Have you been dabbling into any of the Latin vibes?
Yeah, so like I actually have an entire Spanish album done that like nobody knows about, only like a close like 3 or 4 people in my life.
Oh my God, you should put our song in that one.
And like there you go. and like, but yeah, so it's like I'm gonna call it Barbaroja.
Okay.
And just basically
Where in Colombia are your parents from?
from Cali.
From Cali, bro.
Yeah.
I want to go to Cali. V, you were in Colombia for a minute, right?
Yeah, I went over there like
She's
2
always
3
there.
times. I love it over there.
Bro, I've been there 10 times in the last 4 years. I lived there for like 3 months. Like 3 years ago, like
It's amazing.
And what
over
part?
there. It's
Medellin.
Yeah.
I got in El Poblado. I got a fucking
AKA heaven.
bro. But that place is amazing with the mountains and just being in that
beautiful.
city
Man,
is like
that place is heaven, bro. Like,
there's no place like it in the United States. You can't
Same.
find
Nah.
any place. I want to get property over there, bro. That's,
I thought about like renting a spot over there and be back and forth.
or you buy an apartment over there for cheap and rent it out.
and Medellin has a Hooters.
It's terrible though, bro.
You think it's terrible?
The chicken wings are made out of like duck. It's like duck
No.
wings.
I enjoyed it, man. I'm a
Yo, but
Hooters
you go,
obsessed.
who wants to go to fucking Medellin and go to Hooters, dog, and go to the
I make sure I go to Hooters everywhere I go in the world.
Damn, bro.
Facts.
I go to the regular spots and get like a La Granja plate for like $1.50, bro. It
$1.13.
should be lit.
1,200 pesos.
Yo, so how's the vibe over there in Medellin, V? Is it like there's a lot of, I follow a lot of influencers over there too, right? There's like,
Yeah, so when I go over there, I go with Quito Sunshine. He's like a big,
I know Quito.
Yeah, he's a manager of like big influencers. So he has a big mansion over there, and he literally puts like 20 people like me, 20 influencers with big million followers on Instagram. And what we do, we stay there a whole weekend, and we party at nighttime, but during the day we work, we do videos, we
Collaborations with-
we network online, and we exchange followers, and we do like campaigns for music and stuff like that. So it's
dope.
you get to meet a lot of like people that are on your level. You can like network and do funny videos, funny skits for Instagram, TikTok, and things like that. And then nighttime, you get to enjoy, the nightlife is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I go with like people that are connected over there, so it's really easy. They have everything set up for me. So
right. Do you go to like the clubs over there, or you just keep everything
Yeah,
private,
I
like in the
do.
private?
No, we do. We actually get to go, but has a big group, and we have security with us.
Oh, okay. Dope. What are some of the differences between like the people and the vibe over there versus over here? Like, are they more open over there, or is it more?
I think over there the people are so nice. Like, they're really nice. Like, the hospitality of everything over there is just amazing, which it just makes the vibe even better. It's amazing. The weather, the people over there, it's crazy. Girls are beautiful. And yeah, it's just everything is so different. It's like more natural, more nature.
You've had any crazy stories over there? Because last time I was there,
Well, I have crazy stories that I can't talk about it on the radio.
damn, nah.
But that's good enough.
I was there on Mother's Day. I'll tell my story. Fuck it. I was there on Mother's Day with my boy, and we were looking for weed, and we finally found weed. So we had like a half O on us, and we were in Parque Lleras, and my boy has the weed in his pocket, and all of a sudden we're eating outside on the patio, and all of a sudden the cops come with dogs, like canine dogs, walking through the restaurant. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like sniffing everybody in the restaurant. Bro, they walk by my boy, and the dogs go crazy. And I'm like, oh shit, everyone's looking at us in the restaurant. The cops are like, yo, stand up to my boy. He starts emptying his pocket. My boy had brass knuckles on him. My boy had fucking, some other things. You know what I mean? He had the weed, and they just took the weed and left. I was like, damn, bro. Like, I've had some other shit where we're on the way home from the club in the Uber, and they pull us over, and the cops just put their hat on the hood and tell you fucking, 200,000, and you got to put.
Colombia's a unique place.
Yeah.
If you know the way to function through Colombia, you could make it through Colombia.
Anywhere.
Trust me. Listen, I'm from Colombia, and I still like anytime that the police are there, I'm like, oh man, I panic like it's in America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's always like.
Well, we actually were in Colombia. We were in Colombia when the whole coronavirus epidemic started, and we were over there on vacation, and we rented like a big mansion and everything. And as soon as we landed, the country closed. So we're like inside Colombia, stuck for 5 days. And we're like, how are we going to fly back? This is crazy. And we were literally stuck in the mansion, and it was like 10 of me, like me and my boys and my friends. And it was 10 of us in the mansion. We were literally bored. We had nowhere to go. We were stuck in the mansion for 5 days. And then the problem was like, how are we going to fly out, if the country just closed, like the airport is closed. So I guess if you're a U.S. citizen, they allow you to fly back home. So a few of us flew back, but...
I mean, your parents are Caleño. I want to go to Cali, bro. Have you been to Cali, V?
No, never. I always went to Poblado, Medellin.
Have you been to Cartagena, Barranquilla?
No, but I heard those are like the fun vibes, the beach. The beach area. That's a place.
It's like the Miami. Cartagena's like the Miami of.
There's not really a bad place in Colombia to go to.
Nah.
Like there's nowhere in Colombia that you're like, don't go.
And then Barranquilla for Carnival in the beginning of March. That shit is lit too. But yeah, man, I love Colombia. We here, Miami on the Rocks, Casey Chops, Dashius Clay, Veronica Rodriquez. Make sure you check out their music. Veronica's making some dope things. What is the plan for the music, V? Like, what is the rollout gonna be? You have one single out, right? Do you have plans, or you let them plan it for you, like the rollout?
Nah, she's in charge of that. Like, yeah, she's got an album she's basically done with right now. You could tell them the name of it if you want to tell them the name of your album.
Yeah, so I had an album to put out that we had worked on for like 2 years. So we'll build up this AP, this album that we're gonna put out. But then I got my first offer. It's like a music contract.
Can you talk about it, or is it still a secret?
No, I'm not allowed to talk about it. Okay. But so that kind of ruined our plan, what we had. So that's what I'm going for, just to follow that offer, that deal that I got offered.
Damn.
There's a lot going on, but she's like I said, man, she's going in the right direction with it, which is what counts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like seeing her grow from like I said, I laugh at thinking about the first day when she was like, no, I don't have any experience.
So nervous.
You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't even like being in the booth. She calls it the box. She's like, can I get out the box? She don't like being in the booth for long periods of time, and now. See her doing her thing and performing and all that stuff
that's what's up. What else you got going on? You have any other?
Right now, just basically, I got another project with another artist called Kate Bridges. She's an R&B singer. And then working on my Spanish album. And to be honest with you, a lot of things, like a lot of just projects and singles that I'm working on with like different artists that I'm like.
I see you heavy. You're heavy in like the local scene. Like I fuck with you because you're smart. You have no ego, and you go out to all the clubs. You're cool with all the DJs. You're cool with all the artists. Who are some of the artists that from here that you rock with, local artists? Maybe give me your top three.
My top three, that would be hard. I really like facts, but I not counting my like the artists that I hand work with. Like I like Young Flock. He's a really dope artist. I think he's got like a really what it takes to like go to that next level. Man, damn, off the top of my head.
What do you think it is? Because would you agree that artists from Miami, we have trouble like blowing up and breaking out of this market? It feels like it's hard for us to break out.
So like for me, like the reason that I always say is like there's no, first of all, like if you go to LA, like I always say like in LA it's a little bit different because there's like different labels and there's like different like corporations.
The industry's over there.
So like all it's really gonna take is for somebody like to say like, I think it's gonna be like a Latin label like Balvin or somebody or Bad Bunny that's gonna bring 2 or 3 labels over to Miami. Then maybe another English or American label is gonna follow suit, and then maybe like 2 or 3 investors are gonna want to duplicate what they're doing, and then it's gonna build an infrastructure here. But till we have that, like it's gonna be really hard because we're still having to go to LA. Right. To make certain things happen. And I
think, so like you said, I think the Miami is the LA of Latin music.
Of course. You know, the moment that we build those empires here, like this place is going to be the most unstoppable. Just like how we like produce football players and baseball players. Right. Is like the same thing as artists here, like, and musicians. Like we've got the illest artists and musicians like everywhere. Like we have like overflow of that here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like there's not enough artist development that goes on around here for that to happen. Like, right. I know because I work with so many artists every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I see that they don't take the time. Like, I could use her for a perfect example. They don't take the time, energy, and money to do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like
to develop an act.
Of course.
Yeah. They want to wait for you to pop, then fuck with you.
Of course. Yeah. They don't know how to. They want somebody to manage them and somebody to just pay for all their bills, and like it don't work like that. I remember being like 10 years ago when I was like first doing music, thinking like, yo, I just need a label to pay for everything. And like that lasted like a year till I realized like, nah, man, that shit don't even work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like artists don't really want to do the right things to be independent until they get to the point that they say, hey, I want to go to a label. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Well, I think it's dope. Like, for example, V, you do so many different things with your brand. Like, shit, do you have merch? I feel like you sell, your brand is involved in, I'm sure you have multiple streams of income. Like, you do so many different things with your brand, right?
Yeah.
That's dope. What is something that you're getting into as far as you have the music, right? You have the OnlyFans. What other things, other businesses, are you interested in dabbling in?
I have my own toy at every sex store and online. Like you can find myself. So I have my own toy. That's another income I got every month.
That's fire. I had a quote, like some girls I know, they have like 10 toys. Is there a reason to have so many toys, or is it just like a collection?
No, it depends on like your contract that you get with whatever company of the toy that mulch you, that you have, that they offer you.
Now, I was saying for the regular girl who has 10 toys, is there a reason to have 10 toys?
Oh, for me? Like
no, not for you, but like just regular women. They say, I'll be like, yo, you have a toy? They'll be like, yeah, I have 10 of them. I'm like, damn, 10
Well, usually they can only have like, probably they can have like their vagina, their ass, and their mouth. So they can have like up to 4 toys.
Damn.
Yeah, but I only have my kitty mulch.
Oh shit.
So they can find me in any sex store or online. They can order my toy.
And is it just like a mold of you?
It's exactly the same as myself.
Oh
It's my replica, literally.
That's fire.
Yeah, so you can like take me home and have a VR experience on your own and watch my movies and at the same time perform with my toy, like if it was me performing.
That's what's up. You've always been about your business.
Yeah.
I want to give you your flowers because you're very humble. And I want to say thank you for that. Every time we see each other, it's always love. You know what I'm saying? You're not too bougie for anybody. You know what I'm saying? You've always been that way. So I want to give you your props. We've known each other for a long time. And are you cool with our mutual friend of how...
Yeah, of course. That's going to be my best friend for life. I met it through my ex-husband of 8 years. So obviously I'm cool with him.
Oh, okay.
Was that who you were talking about?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Well, the girl I was messing with that I introduced you to.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
like both of you just self-snitched on each other. I like that. I'm over here like...
No, yeah, I'm cool with her. She came around. She's still around. She apologized to me. We're cool. We're cool right now, yeah.
I want to see if she could sign off some rights to some videos that I got. That shit is bad for me right now. I might have to go on OnlyFans and see if we could split that income. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should talk to her. Yeah, she's super cool. She comes to Miami sometimes.
She changed her number. I've been having her new number in like 3 years. Miami on the Rocks, we here. Dashius Clay, Veronica Rodriquez. V, you said you going out of town to LA. How you like LA? How's the vibes over there? You like the weed?
Yeah, the weed is dope over there. It's fire. I like the people. A lot of artists. I'm friends with a lot of people. So yeah.
You ever thought about getting into the weed business?
Yeah, I should definitely invest in weed. It's like one of my favorite things to do, to smoke pot. So I think that's a good idea.
What would your name, your strand be called? What would the name? Like that V-Rod Crip, or like that V-Rod.
That toxic V-Rod.
Ooh, Toxica.
Toxica.
That sounds like gas, yo. You hit that V-Rod Toxica, bro. That shit gonna put you on another fucking planeta, bro. Yo, that's crazy, man. Everything is stopped. This pandemic is crazy, bro. Like, there's literally no clubs, no nothing. You could never have imagined, like.
But the one thing I will say about this pandemic is, like, you definitely will separate right now who's a real hustler and who's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you drowning right now, it's because you didn't have the cloth.
You're being the victim
from the get go. You know what I'm saying? You went from that cloth from the get go. Like, but if you can actually make your way through and not like drown, like you a hustler. You make it happen by any means. You know.
Either you took that stimulus check and blew it on a fucking designer belt, or you took that or you took that stimulus check and bought a pound of weed and flipped it. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever the case may be. You know, how did you make, you know what I'm saying, what did you do and what did you make happen?
DJs were doing the fucking Instagram lives and shit. I was about to do OnlyFans and DJ in my boxers. DJ in my boxers for $50 entry, dog.
Listen, man, that's a hustle.
Yo, would you pay $50 to see me DJ in my boxers? Come on, V.
I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know.
One subscriber less.
Yeah, I mean, I could find it. This shit is crazy, man.
I mean, I'm sure you will make like
$200. you make $200 like as soon as you post her fucking finger. Yo, V-Rod could post her finger like this, bro.
You know what you can see, but now that we know the hustle, you do the $30 or the what is the $50 that you asking for, and then they got to pay extra if they want to hear the actual music. But now we know the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
this is why we are where we. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I think about wanting to get into porn, V. Like, I think I told you that 5 years ago, and I still.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen your videos. I think you should.
I mean, I thought about it, but you know,
fuck it, do it.
I don't even know how to do it. I mean, I could hit up.
Yeah, it's like, how do you start?
Like, do I fill out a resume? Like, yo, I know J-Mac. I could hit up J-Mac. And
yeah, J-Mac is a good. He could guide you right. Yeah.
Is he who are like the top 3 like male performers? Would you say?
Manuel Ferreira, El Niño Pollo. El Niño Pollo, he's a New Spain performer, and let me think. What's the third one? I don't know. I can think about.
Yo, there's a new guy, right? Let me ask you this: do you watch porn to kind of like the way we like see what's going on Spotify and shit, to check the game, see what's going on? Do you watch porn just to like see where like what's going on in the game?
Like here and there, like I watch porn to like masturbate. I'll say like twice a week, you know. Okay. But nothing crazy. Like no, I don't know. There's so many new talents every day. There's so many new girls, so many new guys. So I only know the top people, the old school people that I made it to awards with, that I won awards with, that I performed with, from people of my era, you know.
What's the biggest award that you have? Like your most prestigious award?
I had a non-white chick of the year, which is like Latin girl of the year. I don't know. I was nominated to so many awards.
Is that what the award was called? Non-white?
Yeah. It's
really?
Racist, yeah. Like we got it. Like
yo, who knew? Like the porn awards would be like,
like congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Yo, there's some new dude there's some new porn guy that fucking is like a white dude and he's just tatted everywhere. But every scene he's got this fucking big ass white vibrator. And like, nah, but listen.
I haven't seen it at all.
But it's dope because he makes sure every single scene the girl gets her nut. So it's like
see.
real orgasms, like, you know what I'm saying? And he'll put the like.
That's like his weapon.
Yeah, it's like his sword and shit. He like takes that shit out, and it's
kind of cheating though.
Finish him.
It's in every.
Kind of cheating. He has an extra, an advantage.
He makes sure the job gets done.
Is that
toy.
cheating?
Is
yeah,
it?
that's definitely cheating because porn is all about performance.
Yeah.
How well you perform with another person.
How
It's
much
about,
is it? Let me ask you this: is it all performing? Like, is it all acting, or sometimes it's real chemistry?
yeah, so sometimes you get to work with the same person that you're working with many times, because in my case I got to choose who I was working with. And I always picked the same people over and over again because there was chemistry and already knew who I like to have sex with, and who could make me squirt, because that was my thing.
I remember you telling me they used to make you drink 5 water bottles before.
Yeah, like before every scene, there was a point where people was only booking me just to squirt on a video.
Wow.
So imagine people are just paying you $1,500 just to literally piss on people, you know. So I'm like, okay, this is great because I got this, you know, like. But at some point it got annoying because I'm like, I don't want to just squirt. Like, what if I don't feel like squirting today? It became a job. It became like a mental hustle. Like, oh, I have to settle myself to squirt.
Yeah.
So it was like a job now to squirt.
Who would have thought, yo?
Yeah, at some point you were like, okay, your mind is set up.
Do you think every girl can squirt if she learns? Can it be learned, or is it?
It can be learned. It can be learned. Yeah, definitely can be learned. I thought a lot of my performer girlfriends to squirt, like Abella Danger. She's a big time #1 Pornhub porn star. I taught her how to squirt. So it's fun, you know, teaching other girls how to squirt to performing with Abella was amazing.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I had a girlfriend who I was with her and we had good sex, and then I broke up with her. She never squirted, but I broke up with her. We were off for a second for like a month, then we got back together. And when we got back together, she started squirting. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, what changed? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who taught you? Like, who taught you
The
this?
person she was fucking
Easy
with,
taught
you were
me.
not around.
I mean, maybe she taught herself, you know? Maybe.
Maybe she watched my porn videos.
There's a squirt, like,
Is
like,
she from Miami?
Yeah. There's a video, like, I tell men, I've told, like, I'll send it to, you know, I've sent it to a couple of my boys, but it's like a instructional video on how to make a girl squirt. So if you know, maybe you're a dude who drank too much Hennessy, maybe you didn't get enough sleep the night before, and you're on like a slippery nut, you know what I'm saying? And you need something to like back you up. You got to whip out this technique, and it could literally, like, you know what I'm saying?
Saves
like
lives.
it saves lives. Like, this video saves lives, bro. And it's an instructional video. He's like, step 1, put your fingers like this. Step 2, like, I'm here like writing this shit down. Like, oh, it's
You got it on your arm while you fucking this shit. You're like,
Yeah.
hold on, I need a flashlight real
like
quick.
a quarterback, like the playbook on the phone.
Yeah.
So then you see, he mentioned the flashlight, and it comes where people start buying my flashlights. Everything's a business. You see?
Facts.
That's crazy. So, yeah, but the porn game is definitely different now. Everything is private, and because I only like amateur porn, really.
Honestly, I feel like the porn business right now, it's great because us performers have the power now. We have our own OnlyFans account. We have our own website.
Direct to the consumer.
We are directing our own content that you want to see. So if you're really smart, you know, the porn business right now, you do what you want in the porn business.
So do you hire, do you hire, or people hire videographers, like independent videographers, like, yo, film this for me?
Yeah, of course, all the time. Like, let's say if I have an OnlyFans show, which I do once or twice a week because I want to keep creating new content. I want to keep feeding new content to all my subscribers. And so, yeah, like, I hire a photographer and I book a lot of girls. I make it a lot of fun. I love girls. So I book like, I don't book 1, 2, I book like 3 or 4 more girls. And that day we just shoot so much content for that whole entire week.
So someone who subscribes to your OnlyFans, what kind of content are they getting? I feel like it's the person's right to know what they're gonna get, no? Because sometimes you subscribe, and like you were saying before, like, all right, I just subscribed for like a titty, like a nipple. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying $30 a month to see a nipple. What are y'all going all the way with it? Or
I
is
am.
It like, okay.
I don't do no vanilla, softcore, nothing of that. I
Okay.
put hardcore things that you cannot find on Pornhub. A lot of people are like, oh, I can watch, you know, why would I subscribe to your OnlyFans if I can find everything on XBiz or Pornhub? Well, you can't. This is new things from me last night. From me yesterday.
Yeah.
In Pornhub and XBiz, you're going to find videos, old videos, when I was, 25 years old, like 4 years ago. You're not going to find nothing new. So if you really want to see me, what I'm up to right now, it's really all like recent content that I shoot myself at home, homemade. That's the difference.
Tell them where they could find your OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.com/Little Veronica.
Little Veronica. That's what's up. I wanted to ask you a question. Do you think men can be, I want to ask you too, Dad, do you think men can be monogamous, like faithful? Like, because on the last podcast, I was saying, ladies, if you want to keep your man forever, just bring a girl into the relationship once a year on his birthday.
No, that's not even a no.
That don't work like that, man.
That's not even
That don't work like that.
No. Help me out.
You're very old school.
You really think you would appreciate like
I can't believe you, Casey Chubb, just
pussy
said that.
on a calendar? You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't like that shit. Like so wait, I
don't want to ask for too much. I would love it to be.
No, you should. You should ask for too much because if not, then you should be out there doing your thing. Honestly, like my ex-husband of 8 years, he we were married for 8 years through the whole porn career. He literally helped me become Veronica Rodriquez. But I will go and fly to LA and shoot with different men. But when I'll come home, I will shoot with different porn stars. So me and him will have our own porn production and we'll shoot our dream scene. Me and him will sit down and set and booked our top porn star that we would like to have our fantasy with, and we'll make it work. We'll sell that scene and we'll make money out of it. So it really it's up to the communication that you have with the person. Me and Beja had great communication for 8 years, and we made it our business or fantasies.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think it's loyal as much as it is honest.
Yeah. So he was allowed to shoot with other girls. We had thousands of threesomes. He wanted one threesome. I got him thousands.
But let me add. But for a regular couple.
A regular couple, I feel.
Would you suggest for women to try to dabble in? I mean, I guess you can't make a straight girl.
Yeah, honestly, regular couples are more not open-minded. They have a lot of issues over jealousy, and they're not open-minded. We're in 2020. You guys should have more threesomes. This is why your man always cheating, because you don't bring enough things home
not
for
enough
them.
excitement.
Exactly. And people get tired of the same vagina over and over for
And
years.
But this is what I'm saying. The word is not. I don't think the word is loyal.
No, it's more communication and being honest with the person you're with. Okay, it's getting boring. Like me and we're married for 8 years. There was a point where we were getting bored, and we've already got bored of us, and we already got bored of fucking other people. So I was like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
There's always a next thing we want to do. There's nothing next.
Yeah.
So it's like.
This is over.
Nah, but but see, I think if you cheat with your girl, that eliminates the lying and the deception and the snake shit and the creep.
This is what I'm saying.
Y'all just fuck girls together.
People make this so complicated. This is what I'm trying to tell you. How can it be cheating if you honest?
You won't be able to get cheated on if you're honest with. It's all about communication, opening up, and being honest with.
You know what I'm saying? Is loyalty really if you're honest to the point and you're honest enough to know that the girl you want being honest with you listen, man, I gotta go do something. I'm gonna go crazy. I know we've been here.
No, that's not how it works.
I'm just saying,
you see, that's just you're going the other way. That is considered cheating. Because when you go on your own to deal with a different person, that is cheating. You always gotta involve the girl you're with. If not, it's cheating. You cannot just go and tell your girl, I'm gonna go handle some business that I gotta handle with. No, that's not.
But a lot. And girls, you'll say, you'll be like, you'll try to pitch the idea of, let's bring another girl, and then they'll be like, would you want another guy if we bring another guy? And they always hit you with.
What I feel with girls is that they want to be valued and they want to be respected. They want everybody to know their spot. So it's like, okay, you can bring other girls as long as you give me my spot. As long as I'm being respected, as long as everybody knows their spot. So let's say you have a threesome, Dashius, you bring your girlfriend in, you cannot give more attention to another person. You gotta know who is who. And use that other person as you guys' toy, really, for you guys.
Do you think that
it is? That's how it is.
No, that's a good way to look at it. Do you think for the regular couple that wants to experiment with this, do you think they should put certain rules on it? Rules
honestly, so me and my ex had no rules. Because I felt like at first, whenever we were shooting a porn scene, I was like, okay, I was thinking we're going to make money off of this. But he will always get harder on the other girl and not on me because we were for years together. Right. We already done that for many years, so I could understand that,
Most girls cannot. 99.9.
Okay, well, I could because I'm like, okay, this is the trick of the night. This is our little gift for him of the night, for he deserved it. He put in a great work, with me,
Right.
letting me do my thing, working. And the one thing with my ex, he was never jealous. In a relationship, you guys should never show to each other that you're jealous, because then that's when everything starts.
Because a lot of girls, they'll try the threesome, then they'll put rules on it, like, yo,
Yeah, threesome with
you
rules
can't come
is
with her, you
not
can't
fun.
look her in the eye. Like,
No, a threesome with your girlfriend or boyfriend and having rules is not fun. That's definitely not like the right way to do it. And when there's rules, you would rather not even do it, because trust me, it's gonna end up with an argument, with a fight. You just not rules. Forget about the rules. Just know that girl is there just for both of us to have fun with.
Free
That's her
game.
little, like I said, that's her little
Facts.
toy and person for the night. We're gonna have fun. Just everybody be clear on mind what we're doing at the time, so we don't get on our feelings. And we're gonna have fun with this person we've never been with before. So obviously we're gonna be into that person, both of us, not just him, but myself. So,
Interesting.
Yeah, that's.
so how long, when it's a regular scene, how long does it last? Is it like an hour, or how long?
Yeah, so you're on set for like 4 hours.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so you get there, they do your makeup. It takes like an hour or two. They get you beautiful. They pick your outfit, and then you start shooting. Set literally lasts like 2 to 3 hours, and you usually do the introduction, 5 minutes. The oral part of it, it's 5 to 7 minutes. And then you do four positions. Every position 4 to 5 minutes.
And they stop you and say, yo, stop, do this, and they
So
direct you.
I hate it when they stop me.
Yeah.
But there is companies that they stop you and they direct you which position they want you next. But usually they let you keep going and you perform on your own.
Right.
And I love those kind of scenes, because you can just wall out and do anything you want.
Yeah.
But most of the times you are being controlled and told what to do and which position to move to.
Okay, dope. You guys haven't had a quarantine bay or what? Like you said, you've been masturbating to porn twice a week. You no bay or?
Well, I don't know. Quarantine got you like hitting up people that you don't even want to hit up from the past. So
Yeah,
it's like,
your DMs probably look crazy during quarantine. Like I've been shooting. Like, you gotta, put up some shots, see if they go in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth.
plead
What
the
does
fifth.
that mean?
No quarantine bay.
That means no comment.
That means. Damn. Yeah, I try. But V, where can I find the girls that are with the shits that are down? Because,
I heard like on dating apps. I heard dating apps.
So what do I put in my bio on Tinder? Like looking for a girl who's with the shits, like who's down, like all
Well, this is where it comes up that you order a Vibra flashlight. You go and order my toy, and I'll take care of you at home with my own replica. And that's where
You're
everything.
good. She's good at promoting.
Jesus
She's a professional.
Listen,
yo.
I had no. Yeah, I don't even know what to say after that.
Damn, you need an app. You need all type of shit.
Yeah, you just need a Vibra flashlight for quarantine. You'll be good.
Dude, I will say this. Like, since I've been friends with V, she's put me on like plenty of her friends, right? Like I've met mad people like in her like circle and shit like that, and seeing in her industry, and like not to gas her up, but she's a machine, bro. She works like from the moment she gets up to the moment she's down. She's like grinding on her abs, on her like.
She's always been that way.
She's the boss of her own thing. So like to watch like a lot of these other like girls that like try to get
all
it.
these other girls are fucking bobas, bro.
Yeah.
Like they just, you know what I mean?
Like
you're kind of like a pimp, right, V? In a way.
I am not a pimp.
You got a pimp hand though. You definitely have some.
No,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
very business minded, very smart, and I love to manage and bust around girls.
That's okay. That's what's
And I
up.
feel like I can help them, so I guide them right.
Okay.
It's a difference.
There you go.
That's what's up. We got Veronica Rodriquez in here. We got Dashius Clay in here. If you from Miami and you don't know them, you're fucking living under a rock. We here, Miami on the Rocks, Casey Chops. V, do you want to introduce your artists? So wait, damn, let's get into your next business venture. Now you're signing artists?
No, I'm not. Actually, so because of my new music offers that I got, I'm not going to be able to work with Dashius. So I feel like I should leave him on with people. Like I met Benji, and I felt like he wanted to do exactly the same thing that I wanted to do. So I felt like Dashius could help him. I honestly feel like Dashius is a great guidance for everybody that wants to, like, he knows how to guide people, to get into music.
Sorry to interrupt you, but your new situation has their own producers and their own writers, and they don't allow you to work with anyone else?
Well, yeah, it's a contract, it's a deal, and I think I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
And that's not gonna, that's gonna make me not work with Dashius anymore, but I still want to be around him. I still want to bring him people like me, you know, that want to get into the music business. There's so many people that want to get into the music business. They don't even know how. And I'm sure like there's so many people like me out there, like a lot of my porn star friends. I want to bring Dashius all the business I can bring him to, because I'm sure there's so many people that
he could help.
Yeah. And it's crazy because he's so patient about it. Like, Dashius, you helped me so much in the past, and you've done so much for me, and I feel like I wouldn't be able to do anything or know anything that I know so far in the business. You know, it's been for you.
She's a real one, bro.
Yeah,
Facts.
and
She's
I'll
a
never
real
forget
one.
that.
I always
say that,
I'll
though, man.
never
She's
forget
been-
that. And I feel like every person that needs help in music and want to be someone in music, I feel like Dashius can help them and guide them the right direction.
Dope.
So let's introduce your artist. Do we
Yeah.
give him a drum roll?
Yeah.
Step up to the mic, young blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna let him sit over here.
Okay, no doubt. Make sure you follow Dashius Clay on Instagram, Twitter, all of that. Go look for him on Apple Music, Spotify. What's up, beloved? How are you?
What's up? I'm good.
You good? How old are you?
I am 17.
17 years old. You swooped him young, V. That's you got to get him young.
Right?
You're from Miami?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, where? What's your nationality?
Cuba.
You're Cuban?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. How long have you been making music?
I just started like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So V, talk to me. How talk about your artist. Like, what did you see in him? What made you want to, like, you know, start getting involved with his music career?
So this is my little brother, Benji Money.
Hey.
And he's my new project. I've been putting a lot of time and effort in for him because I felt like I met him through my godmother, and he's my godmother's son. And my godmother had helped me so much that I felt like helping him. You know, his dream is to do music. He loved music. She asked me to help him. And I felt like I got the connections, you know, that I went through what he wants to go through to get to where I want to be. So I feel like I can, you know, help him, put him up with Dashius and everything, all of Dashius connections. And I feel like he can make it. He's really into music. And he's super young. He started way younger than me, years before me. Right. So I feel like he's gonna, you know, do great. He's really into it.
Can you talk about that? You're 17 years old. I've been wanting to talk to a 17-year-old to see what the mind of music is like for your generation. Who's your favorite artist right now?
Probably.
Give me your top three.
Top three.
Yeah.
Okay. Little Baby. Gunna, and can't think of a third one.
Lil Baby and Gunna. Okay, so that's two Atlanta artists right there. You like the trap stuff, like that's.
Yeah.
Okay, you listen to like any English stuff, like any Spanish stuff, like reggaeton.
Yeah.
You like Anuel, Bad Bunny.
A lot of Bad Bunny.
You're Cuban. You like the Cubaton stuff.
Yeah.
You like El Chocolate.
No.
Nah, you don't like Cubaton.
No, I don't mess with
V, why is it you're Venezuelan, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people rock with Puerto Rican music, right? A lot of people like Dominican music. A lot of people like Colombian music. But what is it about Cuban music? It seems like a lot of Cuban music doesn't blow up like the way Dominican music or Puerto Rican music or Colombian music.
Well, because I feel like, you know, Cuban music, it's more like just in Cuba and Miami, really.
Right.
Puerto Rican music gets to span different countries.
But do you know why that is? Maybe is it like the style of the music? Maybe? Is it the slang? Is it the way they speak? Is it?
I have no idea. You know, what do you think, Benji? I have
an idea. I think it's like since, you know, they're doing Cuban style music and it's not very popular. You know, no one really wants to get into a new style of music right now. Maybe.
Got you. I mean, okay, that's interesting to see. So let people know where they could follow you at, bro. Do you have any music out right now, or are you working on it?
I just dropped my first song like 2 days ago.
Okay, dope. What's it called?
It's called Sit in Your Place.
Sit in Your Place. Okay, that's dope. And plug your social media. Tell everybody where they can follow you.
At Banji Money.
Benji Money?
Banji. So
Banji Money.
BANJI and Money.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Shout out Veronica Rodriquez putting the artist on. This girl is the opposite of selfish. She she cares about everybody.
That's
like
my little brother.
Everybody on her team. That's what's up. Nice to meet you, my brother.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Miami on the Rocks. We here. V, is there anything else you want to say to the people while I got you on? Anything else you want to promote?
Yeah, I mean, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Team VRod, and just subscribe to my YouTube channel, Little Veronica R. And yeah, be on the lookout for my new music.
Well, if you ever want to start a podcast and you ever want to talk on the mic and bring your girls and you guys have girl talk and stuff,
that would be fun. I'll think about it.
The door is open. You know what I'm saying? You could shoot OnlyFans and you could, not even that, but have talking like OnlyFans of asking crazy questions and we'll make the video, make it look dope. So the door's open for you. I appreciate you taking the time to come. You've been real since day one. You've never been bougie. You've never been cocky. You've never had, like an attitude. You've always been humble. You've always been high. You've always been smiling. You've always been smiling. Sure. So it's love. I appreciate it. Miami on the Rocks, Casey Chops. Boom.